Last week in 5 Minutes Forward, we talked about trust, how self trust gives your life something solid to stand on. And once trust gets stronger, you start valuing something differently: peace, not comfort, not avoidance, but peace. Because peace is not weakness, it is protection. Welcome back to 5 Minutes Forward, 5 minute mindset shifts for a better life. I'm your host, Quincy. Some people say they want peace, but they still live in patterns that destroy it. They tolerate drama. They stay too long in draining environments. They keep explaining themselves to people committed to misunderstanding them. And over time, chaos starts to feel normal. That's the real danger. Because when your mind gets used to stress, peace can start to feel unfamiliar, sometimes even uncomfortable. So people return to what is noisy, to what is heavy, to what is emotionally expensive. Not because it is healthy, but because it is familiar to them now. Peace is not something you stumble into, it is something you protect. It is built through choices, through boundaries, through what you allow and what you no longer allow. Protecting your peace means knowing what drains you and stepping back before it drains you completely. It means saying no. It means not over explaining. It means not feeling responsible for fixing everyone else but yourself. As Ayub Imuluyan said, I probably butchered his name, so I apologize. But as Ayub said, protecting your peace doesn't require anger, just the quiet courage to let go with grace. That's the energy, not chaos, not proving, grace. A lot of people think peace comes from controlling everything around them. But real peace doesn't come from control, it comes from self mastery. It comes from managing your own reactions, your own boundaries, your own mind. It comes from letting go of things, of the need to be validated by everyone, of the need to be admired, of the need to win every emotional battle. That's where peace gets deeper because peace is not just an external quiet, it is internal steadiness. And over time, that steadiness becomes identity. I do not need chaos to feel alive. I do not need tension to feel important. I do not need to react to everything. Psychology tells us something important. The nervous system adapts to whatever it experiences most often. If you live in constant stress, your body begins to expect stress. If you live in constant tension, your system prepares for a threat that is not even coming. Even when the threat is not present, your body and your system begin to prepare for it, like it's preparing for war. This is why peace matters. Peace teaches the body safety. It lowers reactivity. It creates clarity. It gives your mind room to think instead of only survive. But there's an important nuance. Sometimes protecting your peace can become avoidance. When the nervous system treats all discomfort like danger, it can push you to escape instead of grow. So peace must be balanced with wisdom, with honesty, with the ability to tell the difference between what is harmful and what is simply uncomfortable. So, what protects peace? Boundaries protect peace, silence protects peace, rest protects peace, discernment protects peace, letting go protects peace. Sometimes peace looks like distance, sometimes it looks like forgiveness. Sometimes it looks like not replying to that message that seems so important at the time. Sometimes it looks like releasing resentment instead of replaying it. As Thomas A. Kempis said, first keep peace with yourself, then you can also bring peace to others. That matters because peace shared outward usually begins inward. You've been building this step by step. And now peace protects what you are building. Because peace is not the absence of life, it is the condition that lets life grow well. It is what keeps your mind clear, your heart lighter, your reactions cleaner. And that's what makes peace the protector. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. Next week on 5 Minutes Forward, we'll talk about restraint and why not reacting is sometimes your greatest strength. Keep moving forward.